Alright, I promised you guys on YouTube I would share with you this video, what I am using as a time capsule. As I've shown you in a previous video, it's this book. And I just updated it. What I have done is I recorded the dates. Like this is September 27th was day 1. September 27th, 2018. And day 2 was September 28th. September 30th, day 3. October 3rd, day 4. October 7th, day 5. October 12th, day 6. Are you following what I'm saying? So I have all this down to like right here. November 2nd is today. So I did November 2nd, day 9. And that's how I have it labeled here. So Friday, November 2nd, day 9. Okay. And I mostly talk about my feelings, like for example, today I talked about what I was feeling last night and how I've been feeling recently. I'll give you an example here. Having autism doesn't make me labeled as retarded. I am beginning to wonder by looking at my past if others believe that I am retarded. Yes, I am looking for a job for part-time, but I'm freaking scared, to be honest with you. Maybe it's because of this disability that I have makes others accuse me of things I didn't do just so they can get me fired and not be around them anymore. People like that are so cruel and mean. It makes me wish to live alone forever, never to marry, have any more friends, or have children. I feel like I am destined with that fate because I don't have much of a social life now. And then I explain further things. And this was really moving of a last page what I said. One last thing I want to say before ending this day's entry. I just wish for others to understand me. Don't talk to me like I am a retard. And also, if you do claim that you do love me, please don't use sharp words. Get mad at me easily. So yeah, again, please put yourself in my shoes. Or if you meet anyone else with my disability, please give them this same respect. Treat others on how you want to be treated. If you treat them cruelty, then you must not love yourself. Please think this over more to yourself before you act cruel. People with autism has feelings just like you do. This same rule lesson should go for parents with an autistic child. Be more patient with them too. And I was giving that so much thought this last 9 days. That's what has been bugging me. And so I'm making this time capsule. And so what I found out, and what I also wrote in there about here, my other books that I wrote in just daily, like this one, for example, I just wrote in continuously, not skipping any days. This went until day 126, but for some reason on my calculator on my phone site where I went to, it only gave me 120 days, which was April 8th or whatever. Let me see it here. Let me find it here. Yeah. April April 8th, 2038. So these are the, and I explained to in here, it depends on how many pages a day. Like this is just a day right here. Okay. And this book is just this big. So it could last for 20 years. It could not. Who knows? And I talked about my current jobs that I had in the past, like working at Continental Breakfast in the Manor and stuff like that. So this is actually a time capsule, not just for myself, but for anybody out there who cares and who is part of my family. Like, for example, if I do get lucky, I had said, and marry a guy after I meet a guy and have a child, grandson or granddaughter, this book is for you. And you know something too? Before I end this here, it was in here, I think. I hope it's still in there. Oh, where are you, little guy? Yeah, these little flash drives. I'm going to put Norna on here. And it's going to be through this. Like through here. And it'll hang on there like that. All the way down. And yeah. But as I stated too earlier on in this book, I was told flash drives and CDs, you know, those CD discs, won't last long. I was watching, what is it called? Life After People on YouTube, and they were saying those won't last long. Like, flash drives and CDs. So over time, I'll be making a video of myself showing them how to copy and move things, like a tutorial, whatever, how you say that word. So yeah, so that is my time capsule. So I'm going to have videos on there. I'm going to have my Norna novel on there so I can share my stories with people of the future, you know. So if you have anything you want to share to your loved ones, you know, in 20 or 50 years from now, whenever you want to open your time capsule to give to them, you know, you can start right now when you're still young. Like I told my friends on Facebook, start doing this when you're still young. Even if you're in your teen years, like if you're like 13 years old, you know, you can do this day thing, like what I said, like day one was, where did I put it now? Day one was September 27th, then you write day one. September 28th, day 2, and for example, right now, day 9 is November 2nd, and day 8 was October 25th, so you get what I mean. So, I just been having a lot in my mind lately, and I'm pretty excited to see how this turns out, like where it will end. Maybe it will only last 10 years. I don't know. From how much I write, maybe it will only last 10 years. And the 10th year in this notebook is January 14th, 2028, and that's day 83. And how many day entries? 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. So 2028 ends in the entry 87. That would be December 17th. And if you want me to help you with the calculator thing where I found it, or you can, like, for example, what is 5 days from now? If you're too, lazy to count the days, and type that in Google. Then it'll show you the date. Okay, that's what I had to do. So, just do that from now, and in the future you can do that, like, maybe when if I do have more page room after, like, April 8th, 2038, if I do get to that year, I can type in what is 120 days after April 8th, 2038. When I get to that time in my life. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can say right now, what is 120 days from now? And you'd get your answer on the Google. So, this is what my time capsule is like. So, give it a try. Give it a try when you're still young and see where it goes. I got this book, diary thing. It's a leather journal. And this is where how much I wrote in it so far. And I got this leather journal from Barnes & Noble. It was around like $25 or $6 or $30 or something. Look for coupons in the mail, like your daily coupons. You can get whatever off, like 30% off or whatever. Stuff like that. And then you can get it cheap like that. I think that's what I did. So later on, I'll buy another flash drive to copy and paste everything on it, and, So, alright. I feel exhausted. Good night, everybody.